venye umeona nikifunga vyombo zangu saa hii, unaona inapaswa na government ama nyinyi ambao mlienda kupitisha hiyo bill ilikuwa 15% mkaileta 5%. Mnaona vile mnatuona kwa ground, mnafanya interviews mingi na youth venye tuna struggle hiyo tutachukua hiyo pesa, lakini hapa ndio mtakuwa na nyinyi mnasaidika.
I think that we also have to ask going forward that yes, we have taken this, what is so I think they should invest into internet, make it now starting competing who has more money than who. So they start
that's a big problem.
So they start getting impression like these content creators, they have a lot of money. Wengine they just display their monies.
So wanatuchomea sisi, tunatumia simu sisi.
Sasa nyinyi young people wenye bado mmeingia kwa industry, wanamchomea nyinyi.
Sure.
Lakini sasa the widgets wizio Federico Mode the accounting money. These are kutaka nikasirika. Nichokoze alafu nikutengenezea video moja kali ya kukuambia sasa kuelezea mbona unanichokoza.
Na by the way, tell us about ugombi wako na Babu Owino. Ulilatana sana mpaka nikaona hiyo video
ati mwalimu Amati alisema ati
utaenda mbali. Sasa hivi tunakuona kwa airport ni nini, sasa hivi uko wapi? Ushakujamuuliza
mimi
ama hakuna mtu ameshakusema?
Kama nilikuwa primary mimi nilikuwa namba last. So but it reached a point mambo ikachange.
Inakuaje? Nite Eric Mukabwa na leo tuko maeneo fulani hivi amazing. Nimebahatika kupata mheshimiwa anaenda kwa jina PK ama ukipenda Peter Salasya. Tutakuwa tukizungumza maneno ya industry, government na pia tuzungumzie pale anapoongoza maeneo ya Mumias. Si ni kweli? Kwanza mheshimiwa, asante na pole kwa kazi. Safari zimekuwa nyingi sana.
Sure.
Kwanza tutaanza na nyumbani. Wakati umekuwa mheshimiwa pale ni Mumias East ama ni
Mumias East constituency?
Mumias East. Umeanza kazi kwa kishindo sana. Kwanza tuambie, ulikuwa umejipanga ama ulikuwa umejua tu hiki tunachukua?
I had a dream for the better lives for our people, for the better delivery. So it got me when I had a plan for the people. So when it's something that didn't just come by surprise, but I had a dream, like this is what exactly I want to do for my people. And that's why since the inception I had a plan, program after program, program after program. And that's why we have been able to do a lot of work in terms of we had one of the biggest tournaments that held over 10,000 people on December. One of the biggest tournament that we had in Kenya, organized by the Member of Parliaments. I think I was among the most top, and I think it's now the second edition of PK Salasya Classic Tournament. Is going to be bigger and bigger. In between, also able to organize many the youth meetings on how youth program, empowerment program for the young people. That we have had a meeting for the all Form 4 candidates where I've been able to bring the speakers, motivational speakers, last year to come and speak to them, blah blah blah, and it really did good, and it affected students positively in terms of the academic. Looking at Form 4 performance in Mumias East was wow. Then we have been able to carry on many activities like bicycles giving to the community. We have been able to give this is the Weather Fund to the community. We have been able to hold various meetings, and in fact the main activity that's coming ahead of me is women conference. I'm going to have a women conference at my home, whereby I'll bring more experts to come and speak on the issues of biashara. And then I've also organized with the partnership with my friends from America. They have brought me the solar panels that I've been able to give to primary schools, because we want to see our kids also doing growing, and even making the environment in which they are studying through perfect, so that it can also motivate them positively. We have been able to do bursary allocations, whereby we gave to all the schools 5,000 each. So among many things, road networks as part of me. I've done toilets in the schools around, and we're still doing more and more. We are working on the renovation of primary schools. We are doing so. It is something that I have a very big plan for this.
Okay. Inaonekana muda hujaenda sana na umefanya vitu vikubwa sana pale Mumias. Na kwa wakati ambapo wewe hujakuwa kuna wale ambao walikutangulia pale na mara mingi tunasikia waheshimiwa wengine wanasema hakuna pesa. Na wakati umeingia pale tumeona hata chakula umenunua mingi sana, ukipea wamama, ukipea vijana kazi, ukijengea watu. Tuseme kuna na juskati tumeona pia ukiwa na vita na wabunge wenzako. Unaona inaweza kuwa kwako ni kama ni threat kwao?
No, you see, now what I'm doing right now is because I said people elected me when I didn't have anything. So what I've been doing is that find like someone has no house completely, I have to construct a house out of my savings that I get through mileage and maybe other savings and other things. I put up structures for those who doesn't have. I've been able to call for the give out the Christmas gift for the entire constituency of over 10,000 people. And I've been able to do many things. The only thing that you see for me is like I'm a person who speaks my mind. I'm a kind of a person who doesn't want to be intimidated. I want to focus to the people, and I know what I want for my people. So when we come other things, so that's what I can say.
Tukirudi nyuma kidogo, kwako wewe tukikuangalia, wewe ni kioo cha jamii kwa vijana. Unahisi aje kukuwa mbunge mdogo sana na wa kwanza kutokea Western? Kwako ukikaa, ukilala, ukiamka unafikiria namna gani?
I think this is a wake up for our people, also the people in Kakamega County Western, being the youngest member of parliament in Western Kenya. It makes me to be like a role model to the young people, and I'm also working so hard so that I can make a right presidency. I can set a good presidency that young people can be believed in, that they can deliver, they can work if they're given an opportunity to serve. And you find like most of the youth, they're not going for these elective positions. The reason is because they don't have resources. But I discovered a secret that I didn't have money, I didn't have anything. I have a house, I didn't have a wife, I didn't have children. I was just there, but through determination, through the focus, through the goal-driven agenda, I managed to triumph over against my opponents. So I think it's a very big plus to people, because in Western Kenya it's very rare occasion to find that young people are elected. And I think I'm among the few who have gone on the record to set the record straight.
Labda tuseme kando na mshahara wako wa bunge, wewe kuwa mbunge na vitu ambavyo wewe unafanya, tunaweza sema ama tukikuangalia tuseme hapana, PK zile pesa napata na zile pesa naweka kwa ground, hizo mshahara ulingane, kuna support yote unapata from?
No, what I'm doing is you decide. You decide, like for example, I don't have many responsibilities as a young person, so simple. So most of money that I get goes to the people. So that's why I'm able to, na kuna mtu ataniuliza. So that's what I can say.
tunaona saa hii umefanya kazi kubwa na hata mwaka hujaisha. Like hizi miaka 5 umepewa nafasi na watu wa maeneo ya Mumias. Tunatarajia mambo magani?
I want to be the best performing MP in Western Kenya, in the entire country, and being a person who is closer to the people than any other person. So because I want to see myself there, and that's why I want to put up myself in such a shoe that this is a unique leader.
Okay.
But the good thing is that I'm not struggling to maintain my ground.
Yeah.
I take it positive, whether I have money, whether I don't have money.
Yeah.
I have to be with those people. Even tomorrow I'll be in the constituency up to Tuesdays when I come back to Nairobi. So we have many challenges in the constituency. More so the poverty in the constituency is very high. Many young people doesn't have job. Many elderly people are really suffering. They have no houses. They have no food. They have no they can't even be able to feed their children. So we have, as a constituency, as much as I'm focusing on infrastructure, but my people are really suffering because of poverty after the collapse of Mumias Sugar, which was the key economic driven economic activity for the people. So we're really looking forward in terms of finding out the partners, coming up with activities that can generate some incomes. Like they have groups. How can we get people whom we can partner with? They give them small business ideas, and then financing. I think that is what we really need to do.
Kama member of parliament juskati kumesomwa hii inaitwa financial whatever bill na vile maisha yako magumu, tulitarajia kama nyinyi mna to support mkiwa pale mnaongea mnatuzungumzia sisi, lakini vile mambo yamepitishwa sio vile sisi tulikuwa tunatarajia. Wewe unaweza kuwa unaona eneo lako, eneo bunge lako watu wako kwa sababu utapigania na mshahara wako, na hizi eneo bunge zingine na wale wengine waliachilia, wewe hapo utateke
yako. So you see now every government has its own agenda, and we see now we are few, we cannot change. We can make very little in terms of correcting maybe or speaking what the government wants to do. So maybe we might never know what is their plan. Let's see, because the finance bill has gone through. Because they had numbers, so they have gone through. So what now is there is for them, if they are going to generate income, the money, the revenues, Kenyans want to see how are they going to generate that income. Okay, yes, they now know how to going to generate because it's how they're going to finance the budget. They build the budget, but now how are you going to use that money is what now is going to be the Kenyans will be able to see, because now the key agenda that things are fighting these countries, the corruption and other things, that leakages that are there.
It's true.
In terms of so we want to see, and after maybe we'll be able to tell, after 3 years from now, 4 years from now, we'll be able to know if indeed there was this value for money. There was, so that is what we can just say.
Tukimalizia labda ni mheshimiwa, wewe ni youth na sisi ni youth. Kuna pia juskati kuna jambo limepitishwa bungeni la 15% kwa content creators. Na wewe tumesema kwenye hii kamera unaweza ona venye tuna go through challenges as a youth. Hiyo 5% kwako wewe venye umeona nikifunga vyombo zangu saa hii, unaona inapaswa na government ama nyinyi ambao mlienda kupitisha hiyo bill ilikuwa 15% mkaileta 5%, mnaona vile mnatuona kwa ground, mnafanya interviews mingi na youth venye tuna struggle, hiyo ile 5% nyinyi mnaona kwetu itarudi namna gani? Na bila kutuambia utachukua hiyo pesa, lakini hapa ndio mtakuwa na nyinyi mnasaidika.
I think that's also another very good question that we also have to ask going forward. That yes, we have taken this. What is so? I think they should invest into internet, make it affordable. If that is now me, I think they ought to make it affordable, because that's the only way. Just improving, but you know, the problem also, you find those content creators, they're now starting competing who has more money than who. So they start
that's a big problem.
So they start creating impression like these content creators, they have a lot of money. Wengine they just display their monies.
So wanatuchomea sisi, tunatumia simu sisi.
Sasa nyinyi young people wenye bado mmeingia kwa industry, wanamchomea nyinyi.
Sure.
Lakini sasa the gwijis wizio Federico more the accounting money. These are money. So as much as so I think the problem also is some of the content creators, they are creating impression that yes, these guys, like they have a lot of money, so they need just like to be done something. But anyway, it's an industry that most of the young people who are struggling to start, like I think they should have some regulations that if you have reached a number of you are getting like this amount of money, you can be charged and pay some, you know. So but those are some of the things we are going to regulate. Those things it's subject, yes, it's going to be passed, but it's going to come back and also check what are you bringing back to them. You have taken this back is what. So it's something that is also going to be subject to scrutiny.
Tutajuaje Mr. Peter amekasirika? Kwa sababu wewe every time, all the time, jovial, happy.
Ukitaka nikasirika, nichokoze, alafu nikutengenezee video. Nikutengenezee video moja kali ya kukuambia sasa, kuelezea mbona unanichokoza.
Na by the way, tell us about ugomvi wako na Babu Owino. Uliletana sana mpaka nikaona hiyo video, nikaona huyu utampiga.
Is a friend. In fact, yesterday tunakaa kwa desk moja. During the, so it was only some few interest zangu na yeye about mambo ya rating, lakini tulisha solve. Next time tukitengeneza hizo vitu kwa tutatengeneza wote. So tutakuwa tunatengeneza wote, alafu tunakuwa hapo pia anakuwa hapo, alafu tunaequalize. But he's a good man. Tutaanza kutembea naye, tutaenda Jakarta.
Tutafurahia sana.
Tutaenda tutakuwa na mkutano Mkunji. Tutataka kutandaza hii Nairobi na babu kabisa. Ili ya kwamba as young people we have to work together. We should not bring, but you see now hii ilikuwa ni time ya, so
na ni vitu za kawaida.
Vitu ya kawaida.
Before ongelesha watu wa Mumias tukimalizia, pole sana. Kuna hii kitu iko kwa mtandao inasema mwalimu wa math ulisema sitaenda mbali. Hapa ni wapi? Kwa nini hujatumia hiyo msemo? Na ingekuwa mzuri sana.
You see, sasa najua ati mwalimu wa math alisema
hutaenda mbali. Sasa hivi tunakuona kwa airport ni nini, sasa hivi uko wapi? Ushakujamuuliza
mimi
ama hakuna mtu ameshakusema?
Kama nilikuwa primary, mimi nilikuwa namba last. So but it reached a point mambo ikachange, nikaamua, so it doesn't matter what you performed, how you performed, but what matters is later on what are you doing with whatever you got. Could it be business wise, could be spiritual wise, could be social life. So everyone has something specific that God has blessed him with. That if he taps on it, the grace will propel him or her to that level that he or she wants to become in life.
Great. So ongelesha watu wa Mumias tukimaliza.
No, watu wa Mumias naopenda. Let's keep working together. I love you so much. You are at the top of my heart. Sawa.
Nite
munyola renge babole rekwele mudabema mrebo no ngana befu isangare kade isangare kuryo mnona na kwa mzufa.
Nite Eric Mkabwa, tumekuwa na mheshimiwa Peter Salasya. Bye. Shalom.
Poa.
So